Hi there everyone, Nubkeks here. This is going to be a quick and dirty video summing up the key points of what Blizzard has announced coming in patch 9.1 for World of Warcraft Shadowlands. BlizzCon is still ongoing. Actually, there's some panels and stuff still going. But yeah, it's almost 1 in the morning, so I'm just going to blast through this sort of stuff and come back tomorrow and I'll do some in-depth analysis and reactions on the channel. So stay tuned for that. Let's dive into this though, quick and dirty. Let's go. Number 1. New stuff coming in patch 9.1. As you can see, we're going to have more Covenant stories. There's going to be new areas with new enemies and new rewards. Specifically, these new areas are going to be in the Maw. Okay, so there's going to be a new area called Korthia. As you can see, there's some, pretty cool new models for some of the creatures you're going to fight. And this is going to tie in especially to sort of the story of the Brokers and Oribos. And there should be some pretty cool lore there. This is a new area in the Maw, though. And yeah, a lot of patch 9.1 is going to be taking place in the Maw. There are a bunch of new rewards we're going to unlock through the world questing and presumably like drops from rare mobs and stuff like that. And maybe some reputation stuff in that new area, Korthia. Couple of battle pets over here, which look quite fun. I like battle pets, so I'm happy with that. And then a couple of mounts. People very excited for a horse, another horse mount. This one, though, is very cool. As you can see, it's a giant hand. That's the saddle on it up there. So yeah, you're going to be able to run around on a giant hand. The Legend of Zelda fan in me is very happy about that. I think that's pretty awesome. We're going to have a new raid as well. This is the Sanctum of Domination. 10 boss raid. You're going to fight the Taragru. We're going to fight the Eye of the Jailer, which is cool. The Fate of the Damned. I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool. Kel'Thuzad is going to be in there, and Sylvanas as well. So some pretty awesome bosses. Actually, fighting Sylvanas is going to be badass. And Kel'Thuzad back once again. Someone left a great comment saying, man, it would be great if Kel'Thuzad brought Naxxramas back in Shadowlands. Wouldn't that be cool? Just like this idea that he's just fixated. He's like, damn it, it failed the first 2 times, but the 3rd time, I swear, Naxxramas will work. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, but he is going to be in the Sanctum of Domination. They did mention, he gave a little bit of a hint here that maybe this Fate of the Damned could be about some of these souls that the jailer is actually personally keeping in his personal torture chambers to torment the worst souls in the Maw. Who's the worst soul in the Maw, or one of the worst souls? Arthas, of course, Arthas. So there is a good chance, an exceedingly high chance, I think, from what they're hinting, that Arthas will show up in this raid, or certainly in patch 9.1 in some capacity. What he'll do, is he this boss? Is he something else? I don't know yet. That's something to bear in mind. We're going to see new stuff as well for Torghast. We're going to see new floors, new foes, new traps, new powers. Again, I know that a lot of people aren't the biggest fans of Torghast. For me, I don't mind it too much. Certainly, I think adding more stuff is really necessary, especially because you're going to have to go back there anyway to get new legendaries, grind that soul ash, blah, blah, blah. You want to have fresh new stuff in there. So for me, I think this is awesome. These guys look badass. I think there's a raid boss that looks like this guy as well. So I actually think this is pretty cool. More stuff in there. Keep adding more stuff. The more stuff they add in there, the better, to keep it fresh, keep it varied. That's my thoughts on it. This one is very exciting. We have a mythic Megadungeon. It's a big 8-boss dungeon. It's only going to be on mythic mode for now. And yeah, it's based off of a broker trading city, which is going to be pretty cool, actually. Okay, I'll come to that in a second, the rewards. But yeah, it's just going to be awesome. It's based off like this idea of there's going to be like, bars and bazaars. And yeah, just really wacky stuff is going to be in there. I don't think I got the picture. I didn't. I don't have the picture here of some of the bosses. Go check it out yourselves, guys. You'll find it. There's some really cool looking bosses in there. Of course, this will be updated to come in Mythic Plus and all that sort of stuff later on. But for now, it's going to be a Mythic only. No Mythic Plus, no Heroic or whatever. That's all. The rewards for this, some of these are pretty cool. You have these like little battle pets. And I think they look awesome. There's also going to be this mount as a reward, probably for doing some sort of hard mode completion, maybe. Or maybe just completing it, sort of like they had with Megadungeon. I was actually fairly disappointed with this one, though. From what I can tell, this, to me, looks like quite a close copy, if not just a slight remodel of the Mage class mount. It's slightly different, like there's 4 flames around the edges, It's a slightly different model, but it's pretty much the Mage class mount. So I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, to me, that's a little disappointing. I mean, I don't know, though. Maybe it has different animations in game. Maybe it does something cool. I don't know for sure, but my initial impression was a little disappointed on that count. We also see some of the weapon models here as well. In particular, I think this sword looks very cool. I think the sword's awesome, and I do quite like this Protoss-esque fist weapon here. It's kind of awesome. And again, presumably these will be coming in different, maybe some different colors. I don't know for sure, but that could be kind of cool. But yeah, the rest of them look okay. They're not blowing my mind, but these two look pretty good. They did mention, and this is actually, I think, quite telling. There's going to be more stuff added to the Soulbinds. They're also going to add not only more conduits, but they were talking about more types of conduit. So not just potency, finesse, endurance, but maybe some other types. Like maybe there'll be a specific conduit slot that modifies your Covenant ability, your Covenant signature ability, your Covenant class ability. I don't know. They didn't go into details, but the crucial thing is they said that these ideas were very early in development. And what that says to me is that this patch is probably still a little bit away, right? This is not coming soon. Again, I guessed in my prediction video this is coming somewhere around June. I mean, I hope for May. It's probably June is my thoughts on it, but we'll have to see, right? Bearing in mind patch 9.0.5 is coming in March, so I don't see them releasing 9.0.5 in March and then bringing this out in April. It doesn't make sense. May would be nice. I'm guessing June, though. From again, they said early in development, so that's what I'm thinking. We're also going to have mounts for the Covenant, which is pretty cool. There's going to be a Nightfae specific mount, which is a flying fox serpent thing, which is kind of disturbing. What was that video? What's the not that video? The film Land Before Time, Neverending Story, or something like that. A bit like that. Kind of creepy. The Kyrian one I think is super badass, right? These sort of flying guardians, these sort of robotic owl cat things. I don't know, but these to me look super cool. I absolutely love this one. For the Necrolords, again, I really love this one as well. You've got the big, like, dead beetle flying. I don't know what they are, but they're badass. I just love that. It's different, right? This one is different. It's not pretty, and I think that works. I think that's cool. This isn't anything particular, but I just thought it was a good expression because he knows what's coming next, which is the Venthyr mount. And this one looks just insanely cool. Oh, wow. It's a Stoneborn, but man, these guys just look badass. I love the glow on the wings. I as you guys know, I'm playing Priest right now. I'm currently Venthyr for raiding his disc, but I'm probably switching Nightfae for going when I play more Shadow, so like on Denathrius Mythic. But yeah, I'm gonna be sad because I'll be Nightfae with the weird flying fox thing. I'm not gonna play this guy, so that's a bummer for me. Covenant cosmetic armors are coming as well. The way this is gonna work is there's gonna be these armor sets are going to be available just for the whole Covenant, so it doesn't matter what your armor type is, right? This is it's cosmetic, so it works for cloth, leather, mail, plate, and so on. Like this one is quite a cloth-looking set. You could wear this though on a warrior. Again, I think it looks a little bit derpy on a human, but certainly some races this is going to look really damn cool on. Yeah, so there you go. You can live out your best. Don't skip leg day. You're going to look good. I actually have to say, I do really like the shoulder thing, where it's just the strap on the shoulder. That's different, and I like it. I do actually like this one. I'm going to do a proper ranking video probably tomorrow of these Covenant cosmetics, so check back on that. I don't think you guys can... Hang on. I love this comment. This is the Nightfae one. I just love this comment. Batman. So there you go. Batman is in for the Nightfae. Again, this looks very like the leather armor set I already have in my Druid, for example, with the Nightfae. But again, you could wear this as a plate guy. You could wear this as cloth, as mail, whatever. The Necrolord. This is an interesting one. Interesting take on the chastity belts. This is that this necromancer's mother gave him this belt to protect him from all the wanton women of the Shadowlands world. So I do like that. It's a nice little touch. And then finally with the Venthyr, they just got a whole bunch of different ones. They got loads of different options. Feels bad for me, probably leaving Venthyr, but there you go. So yeah, I think this is quite cool. Yeah, so you can have a dress as a plate wearer. That's like a nice high-res dress with fur at the bottom and stuff. You can do that, or you could have big old boots as a clothy. Yeah, the world is your oyster. Then they looked at Shadowlands Season 2. So the new Mythic Plus season, the new raid, the new PvP season, what are you going to get? So these are going to be the new PvP mounts. So this is Alliance, this one is Horde. So these are earned by just doing enough rated PvP over the season. So these are Gorm. I think people were actually quite unimpressed with this looking at the chat during the live stream. But for me, I think these actually look really cool. I am a big fan of this. I think it's badass. So yeah, I would definitely use that mount. This did disappoint me though, which is this is the new Gladiator mount, I guess, and this is going to be the new Mythic Plus mount. New, they're not really new in the sense that they're the same mounts that we have now for those things, but they're just recolored. I mean, they're really cool mounts, don't get me wrong, they're really cool, but it is a little bit disappointing to me that they're recolors rather than something a little bit different or new. And then yeah, I think finally we have the raid, which I already mentioned, so I don't know why I've got that in twice. I already mentioned that, right? It's been a long night. Oh god, it's been a long day. Yeah, I already talked about this. We don't need to talk about it. We already did. We're already done. We'll end on this. There you go. That's what he's like, you already talked about the raid, Nubkeks, for God's sake. But yeah, guys, that is the core news so far from BlizzCon. I'll catch you up again tomorrow on the core news from tomorrow. And yeah, I'll just have, over the next couple of days, we'll like go in, we'll rank the armor sets. We'll talk about kind of more in-depth in terms of what I actually think about this stuff. So I'm going to bed. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.